Hello, you awesome friends. Welcome to our networking Zoom on the beautiful day of Thursday, the 22nd of July. Can we all please unmute and give a big round of applause? Hit that unmute key and give a round of applause, everyone. Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome. Hi. Welcome. Now, a quick straw poll. Thanks to Marnie. Marnie showed us how to put on a moustache, and I've got the moustache of a British Army officer. Give me a thumbs up if you want me to do the Zoom with a British Army officer moustache or down. Okay, so the crowd has voted. This will be a Zoom for the troops. I want the machine gun turrets here, here, and here. So I'm going to do British officer tonight. So welcome. I am Captain Zia tonight instead of Sub Zia. So welcome. Great having you with us. First things first, I want to give a quick shout out to our wonderful leaders. Can we give a round of applause to Lassie's here? Big round of applause to Lassie's here, and great having you with us. And none of our leaders have signed in yet. Oh, I stand corrected. We've got Piero from Canberra. We've got one of our leaders. And Piero, do you want to unmute and say hello? What's going on, Piero?
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Well, I didn't make it to the first one because of a COVID test. So I will make sure I'm at the next one as long as COVID doesn't somehow hit me. But all I know is that the event went well. There was a few people that turned up, so that was great. It was just good to just get it rolling. So the next one obviously is on the 18th of August, and we've already started pumping out the private inbox messages. We're going to start advertising, so we're going to get right in front of the ball game. But I want to take this moment to thank Edward once again and Lassie for everything that they do for us, the networking that they put together for us. But I've also got a special shout out for Mainie. Where's Mainie? She's under. Here she is here. Right. Okay. So here's the thing. I've started doing some networking of my own privately. Now, here's the thing. I don't know who else loves or appreciates constructive feedback. I love it because that's the only way I believe that we can grow. So Mainie reached out to me and she's like, PJ, no. Stop. Don't send me another email. Jump on a Zoom and do this instead. Right. The best thing that I could do, obviously, was like, sweet, some feedback. Give it to me. So I got some amazing feedback off this lovely lady. I did a little video for her. Watch out for that in the network. And obviously, if you need her services, please reach out to Mainie.
Oh, round of applause. And Piero, before you go, can you give us some networking tips to get the most out of this Zoom?
Okay. I guess, we all look at each other's posts. We take the time. Some of us have VAs. I get that. The best thing that you could get out of a Zoom like this is if that someone isn't going to hold back. The best thing that I learned from Mainie was about building relationships. Now, I've been in sales for 22 years, but the leads have always come to me because I've been in retail. In networking, it's completely different. In a forum like this, we get 2 minutes to strut our stuff. The whole idea behind that 2 minutes is it's just to give a shout out of what you do. The rest of it's up to you. So, that's partly mine and then partly from Manny is that reach out and don't be afraid to reach out because your greatest growth in what's actually painful.
Oh, here. Can we give a round of applause to Piero for authenticity? And that's why we love you, man. And also to Piero's our group leader for Meetup in Canberra. So if you're interested in Canberra, speak to Piero and he will set you up. So big thank you, Piero. So yeah, I just actually want to reach out. We've got a lot of winners here tonight. I've noticed we've got the legendary and diehard Julie Sini. Now, Julie Sini, she doesn't carry a weapon. She is the weapon. How are you tonight, Julie Sini?
I'm unwell, Ed. I've been sick all week, so I'm barely here. And my hot tip for the day is don't network when you're sick because you can't remember. So if I drop off halfway, you know that I've died in the ass.
Can we all give Julie just a bit of love to resurrect her? Can we give her a love heart to resurrect poor Julie?
It's been a big week.
Okay, I don't know if I'm doing it right, but
looks good.
Get well soon.
All going well.
Got our love and energy with you.
Oh, Julie, before you fall unconscious, tell us a little bit about you.
So I am an international speaker. I'm a community leader, and I run a rare disease called Spinal Muscular Atrophy Australia. We've been doing lots of advocating to the government to get newborn screening across the line and to make sure that people with this rare disease, spinal muscular atrophy, is looked after. And from that, I've been leaving legacies along the way. And what I'd love to do is to connect with others who also want to be able to leave a legacy. So, reach out if you'd love to have a conversation. Reach out if you're, you just want to have a chat. I'm always up for a chat and a hello. I love making and forming relationships, and I look forward to connecting with you all soon.
Oh my God. Round of applause to you, Julie. Your integrity knows no bounds, and love having you with us.
And before I stop, can I also have a shout out for Maney as well? Well, I've been working with Maney over the last sort of 6 weeks, and if you haven't had a meeting with Maney yet, you're missing out, and she is phenomenal. So get on it.
Oh my God. There you go. Round of applause to Julie and round of applause to Marnie. Hey, I noticed we got the amazing Nicole Oaten on the line. And Nicole is, I don't know if you're busy, you want to say a quick hello, Nicole?
Hello, everybody. How are you all feeling? The positive vibes here? I am. I'm just so jealous. I can't get a moustache or a beard on my face. I'll have to check into my settings.
Hey, Nicole, before you run, tell us a little bit about you and what you've been up to.
I write trauma to transformation poetry. I like to explore the healing journey through creativity and advocating for people out there that have gone through adversity, that are impacted from post-traumatic stress disorder, and just pushing forward to empowerment.
Here, and you write some deep work. Can we give Nicole a round of applause? And just as a mention,
myself a round of applause.
Totally. And you're in a new place, aren't you? I love your
Yes.
all the drills and stuff behind you.
Oh, yeah, power. Waiting for all the new furniture. So lockdowns making it hard to get everything. But I'm improvising kitchen bench, stool, and happy. That's good.
There we go. Nicole, love your work. Keep up the winning is all we can say.
Thank you.
And I noticed we got Alina Vard on the line. I love Aline because she drops some epic red pills. What's going on, Aline? What's happening in the world of Alina Vard?
Alina Vard has been very busy with the transition world, helping people who are stuck in a space of age, confused, stress and overwhelmed, to help them to create a pathway and to have a little bit of a plan, like a blueprint of a house, so that they can have meaning and purpose and joy. So I've been busy running workshops the last few weeks, and I love to, and if I can share that I have a workshop coming up, is that okay, Edward?
But that's why you're here. Tell us all about it, Eileen.
We have a workshop coming up in the first Saturday of August, and it's free. It's helping people to have an idea of how to navigate your transitions using the 3G model, which is good for you, good for me, and good for the greater good. And the best thing is the webinar is free, and I'd love to invite all of you to come. It's got plenty of room for you.
Oh, beautiful.
And I'll pop it on the chat.
Yes, please. Please pop in the link, and can we give wonderful Eileen a round of applause? And that just actually, before we bounce over to one of our meetup leaders, Amir, Eileen reminded me to make the Zoom really work for you. Use the chat, share your links, share your LinkedIn links, connect with each other. And also what I love about Zoom is you can private message each other too. So please don't just sit here and wait your turn, network actively and get the most out of the event. Now I want to bounce over to one of our meetup leaders, the amazing Amir Meshal. Amir, what's happening in the world of 3D, B-Tree and more?
Hello, everyone. It's been a busy world. I think the world keeps spinning regardless of what happens. So, yeah, you know what I love? The fact that when we have these little meetups, I see these gorgeous people from all over the world. And I'd like to make a special welcome to Sandy Wasserman.
Oh.
Sandy's part of Cats Recruitment. And back when I was young and dinosaurs roamed the earth, Michelle Katz actually started me off in my first job in financial services. So I started working with National Australia Bank and Westpac because Michelle placed me in one of these banking roles. And then when I moved into real estate and got certified and, was ready to start looking for my first role in real estate, Michelle also hooked me up with a real estate company owner that interviewed me and started me in my first real estate job. So, yeah, hats off to you, Cats Recruitment, and say hello, everyone, to Sandy Wasserman. Love to hear from you, Sandy, and hear what's happening at Cats Recruitment. But, yeah, that's a lot of stuff's happening in 3DB Tree globally from us.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome, everyone. It's so lovely to see you all. Nice to be back because it's been a little while since I've been to this lovely networking group, and I saw and seeing Ed and Amir, and seeing lovely Julie as well. Lovely to see you too. What can I say? A little bit of Cats Recruitment. So Cats Recruitment was actually founded by Michelle Walker. Thank you, Amir. She's actually my auntie as well, so it makes it very exciting to work with her. We do all different, what we say, our passion is finding the needle in a haystack, finding the right candidates according to their culture, their long-term plans. We are we don't just see your average recruiters. We really generally do care about both our candidates and our clients. And if you're one that's looking for work, or if you hear any clients that are looking to find the needle in a haystack, please stay in touch. I specialize in the MFSCG, manufacturing, transport, and logistics. I also specialize in the disability space. So if you know anyone, please reach out. I will put in the chat my LinkedIn. So please stay in touch. And if you know anyone's looking for work or anyone that's looking for hiring, please stay in touch. We'll love to help you guys. So thank you to Lassie as well. So thank you very much for welcoming. Lovely to meet you all, and we'll be in touch. And I hope to see you guys more often as well. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Pleasure. And if I can also add to that, I've known Michelle and Sandy for very years. A bit of trivia for you. Before I got into LinkedIn, I used to be on the board of Parramatta Chamber, and that's how I got involved in Australian politics and all that. And that's when I met awesome Sandy and Michelle. So I've known these ladies for years. They knew me when I was a nobody. So thank you for sticking with me from my nobody days. Appreciate you all. Just a quick one as well. While you're here, we're going to bounce over to Agnes in a minute. We've got an exciting announcement coming up from Agnes and I. Before we do that, I just want to share with you a link right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a link to our next meetup. We're on same time, same place next Thursday. If you can do me a favor, if you can please click on this meetup link and book in right now, that'll be great. So the way meetup algorithm works is the more bookings we get now, so faster it takes off. So please click this link right now and book into our next meetup. And also as well, if you know anyone good for our meetups, share this link with them. We grow because of awesome you. So please go on there right now. And like all things as well, please keep sharing your links, keep networking, and keep making the most of it. Now I want to bounce over to the amazing Agnes. We've got a bit of an exciting announcement. The date hasn't been set yet, but Agnes, how are you tonight, and what's happening in Agnes Land?
Well, thank you. Agnes Land, nothing much, working, pretty much working day for me. I work maybe up to 6 p.m. Yeah, so just been home, honestly, and working, and just looking forward to these meetups. They're in the light of the day to actually see a lot of people in this, lockdown times. So yeah, how's everyone?
Now we're pumped to have you with us. And Agnes, can you tell us a bit about, I know we haven't got a date plan yet, it's still being developed. Can you tell us a bit about the exciting panel and that you have coming up?
Yes. So a bit about me. I am a health advocate. I encourage people to talk about difficult decisions, and my background doesn't actually add up because I'm from an African background where it's taboo to talk about health. But I found myself dealing with a chronic illness for my daughter. And the only way that I felt healed at some point after about 5 years was to talk about it. I tried therapy, different therapies. They didn't work for me. They do work for others. I was, prescribed antidepressants, and again, they work for others, they didn't work for me. So I decided to talk about it 5 years after my daughter was diagnosed with a chronic illness, which is called sickle cell disease. And since then, talking about it, I accidentally became a health advocate. I encourage people to take their health histories. It's very important because our daughter was our fourth child, and we didn't know that we carry the recessive gene, which gave her a chronic illness at the time. And the only available cure is a bone marrow transplant. So I encourage people to take a health history because it's very important. And my family dynamics was that my mom was an only child in our family, and my grandfather went somewhere else who carried the gene. So we didn't know anything about sickle cell disease until our daughter was born. So it's the third generation. So encouraging people to talk about health. I do this by encouraging people to talk about any health condition. I've got a Facebook Live page where I bring people to talk about mostly sickle cell disease, but now we are trying to just encourage anyone to talk about any health condition to make it lighter for you and your people around you. So me, Edward, and a few guys in this platform, we've decided to bring up a men's health forum. What I've seen is a lot of people who talk about chronic illnesses are women, like Julie and a few others, especially parents. We women tend to stand up and advocate for health conditions for our family. But I'm encouraging men to also stand up and speak about, health conditions in your family. So we are coming up with a mental health forum for men, possibly on the 4th. At this point, the 4th of August, a Wednesday at 8 p.m. looks good. We have Edward, we have Tim, we've got Joe, we've got Sam Humphrey. Most of you guys will know Sam Humphrey. He's an actor who did a movie with Hugh Jackman. He's going to be our special guest who's going to attend. So I'm encouraging men to come and talk about, we all have something we are dealing with. But specifically, this is the men who we're encouraging to talk.
Oh, what a great cause. Agnes, when you get that date, let us know. Round of applause to you, Agnes. Just incredible. Just got to say, good times, good times. Hey, big thank you if you've just come in. Keep networking, keep talking. I want to bounce over to my wonderful friend Priya right now. I've got Priya looking at me, and Priya has got over 2,000 followers on YouTube, and I was really impressed with that. And Priya, what's happening in your world, and how are you?
Yeah, my YouTube channel is growing. Thank you for everyone supporting me. Appreciate if you guys can like, share, comment, and subscribe to it. And I just started my new series called Creative Minds. So I'm interviewing high-profile creative minds, people, authors, painters, and writers. And looking forward, if anybody knows and wants to be part of it. And I want to bring the creative minds story outside and want to let them hear. Other than that, my book is out there. 2nd September, it can't be launched looking at the current scenario. So I'm just going to do it a virtual one. So I will be circulating my details for that. Love you guys to be there if you can participate and support my book launch on 2nd of September, 4 p.m. And I would like to personally invite you. And I'll keep coming and inviting you on that so you remember. Otherwise, my book networking events is also going. So looking forward to see you there as well. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Edward, I have a big shout out for you. Lassie, thank you for supporting me every time. Like, you've been incredible support to me. Thanks.
Round of applause. And Priya, please share your links, and round of applause to wonderful Priya. So thank you.
And before I go, thank you, Amir. Thank you so much.
Absolute winning. Now, one thing I want to do, and Priya actually brought it up, I want to give a massive shout out for Lassie. Now, if you haven't already, I've just shared the link for Lassie. Make sure you connect with Lassie. If you haven't, if you haven't, please connect with her. But also, too, please jump on Lassie's profile, give her a recommendation, smash that like, share, and comment. And can we give maximum love to Powerhouse Lassie? She works very hard behind the scenes, and she does a lot of the heavy lifting that you don't see, but I can assure you is going on day and night. So big shout out to Lassie. It's an absolute pleasure. And I just want to say, what a great event. And just let you know as well, out of all the Zooms I've ever run, this is the best looking people, because what I've done is I had a few people I kicked out of the Zoom because they were ugly. So I've only let sexy people in. So if you're on this Zoom, it means you're very good looking, because all the ugly people, I kick them out. It's like a nightclub. Only good looking, sexy people come in. Just let you know that. So that's good. Great having you with us. I want to actually bounce over to a powerful and absolute winner who just cannot be stopped. She cannot be stopped with conventional weapons and everyone loves her. Marnie Homer, besides ranshacking British ships, what are you up to, Marnie?
Oh, I've been out with my my birdie, and we've been out there shooting some big cannons.
You sound like a redneck American. You don't sound like a pirate. You're like,
Okay.
oh, I'm a pirate from the South. No, you sound like a redneck. You don't sound
All
like
right,
a pirate.
hang on, let me try again. Hang on, ready? Arr,
That's it.
hi, Edward, how you doing?
Yeah, you're like an American pirate. Hey, I'm an American pirate. I'm gonna shoot a cannon. Yeah, I don't know. So there you
Maybe
go.
I'm just being a big fake tonight. Maybe that's the problem.
That's good. Now, Marnie, you're as usual killing it. Tell us a little bit about you and what you do, because obviously the praise can't stop flowing for you, and it's well deserved.
Well, that's only because I've got the most outstanding clients in the entire world. I'll tell you, I'm so blessed to have the people that I've got. So I'm the girl you come to see when you want to be seen and heard, so that people can start to like, know, and trust you, because it's only when they really like, know, and trust you, and you build a relationship with them, that they're going to buy from you. Simple as that. So, you know, I'm the one you come to see if you want that to happen, and you want it to happen fast.
Oof, well said. Love your work. Can we give Marnie a round of applause? And Marnie, big thank you to you. And I noticed, oh, sorry, please continue.
Just before I go, I just want to have a shout out for all you amazing people in here, but mostly for people like you, Edward, Julie Sini, Amia, Lassie. You guys just rock. Like, you guys were the best decision I made in 2021. So thank you.
Honor, can we give some love to Marnie? There you go. And there you go. It's like, it's good. You're the pirate, and I'm like the British officer tracking you down. There you go. You're Captain Jack Sparrow, and I'm that annoying British officer from the pirate series. There you go.
Oh, good luck, Edward, because I'm fast, mate. I am fast.
There you go. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. There you go. Now I'm Captain Marnie Homer. I like it. So no, great having you with us, Marnie. Now it's a pleasure. I got to say, we are kicking butt tonight. We're surrounded with winners, and I noticed that we've got the legendary events pioneer, Michael Gray, on the line. And it's just such an honorable pleasure having Michael Gray with us. Michael, did you want to unmute and say a quick hello and tell us a bit about what you do and how you help people?
Hey everyone, so my name's Michael Gray. I run a company called MKG Events. So we do in-person events, online events, as well as hybrid events. Operate Australia-wide as well as internationally for some clients as well. So I guess I'm really passionate about events that create positive change in the world. So naturally, most of our clients are either charities or professional speakers, coaches, mentors, and people that are passionate about helping their clients to be better people. So, and I guess in terms of how we've helped our clients, some of our clients have seen between a 300 and an 830% increase in ROI when they work with us compared to previous people. So I guess that's, what we do.
Absolutely. And of course, in these times, you specialize, of course, in webinars and Zooms and online events. Is that correct, Michael?
That's correct, yes. So we actually just signed a client yesterday for a 15,000 person online event. So that's pretty massive. And the biggest one that we've done to date has been 700. So big or small, 20 people, 700 people, or 15,000 people. My team and I specializes in getting the right types of people to watch. You deliver your important messages.
Oh my God, well said. Round of applause to Michael Gray. And just another shout out, I've known Michael Gray for many years. Again, I've known Michael Gray from my old Parramatta Chamber days, and Michael has been a consistent winner over the years, and power to you, Michael.
Well, thank you, and so have you.
Oh, too kind.
And it's been an absolute pleasure to know you and Lassie, and yeah, thank you so much for all the help and encouragement you've given over the last 5 years as well.
Hey, honoured. So there you go. Big round of applause to Michael Gray, and we love your work. I noticed that, speaking of absolute winners, we've got Richard Thomas on the line. I'm a huge Richard Thomas fan. And Richard Thomas, what is happening in your world, and what secret weaponry are you developing with the Australian government? Oh, Richard, have you got us? Richard's been frozen. There he is.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking. Yes, so I've been. Yeah, my internet has been playing up all day today.
Do you want to tell us quickly what you do, Richard, while we've got you?
Yes. So look, I actually like to give a shout out to one of my clients actually today, and that is seeing that people have been talking about health, and this is it's a fairly new charity called Basics for Blokes, and it's all about helping men, supporting men to learn about their, well, I suppose emotional about their own health and support each other with health challenges. So that's what their focus is, and they're heading up to their first in-person event in the first week of September. And yeah, look, they're going gangbusters in terms of who they're getting on board to support them, in terms of footballers, well-known doctors. Got a TV pilot coming out later this year, supported by IGA. So yeah, they're absolutely gangbusters. So what I'm doing is actually helping them on the marketing front, getting their online course set up for them, doing chatbots, and helping them get the systems in is get people into their ecosystem. So that's me. So if you want to check them out, basicsforblokes.org is their website.
Oh, pleasure. And also too, Richard, you help with digital marketing chatbots too, is that right?
That's right up my alley, all those automation kind of things in digital marketing.
Excellent. Now, Richard, big round. Please share your links, Richard, so we can book on in. Round of applause to you, Richard. And yes, love your 3D glasses. They're pretty cool, man. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Now, I'm going to say welcome in if you've just come into our Zoom. It's an honorable pleasure to have you with us. And we are surrounded by winners as usual. And one winner who's absolutely attracted my attention and is the almost awesome Thomas Dean. How are you, Thomas Dean? What is happening in the world of Thomas and Dean? There he is. He's finding the unmute button. Hit that unmute key, Thomas. There you are.
I was playing around with my phone and I went on to Clubhouse. So I'm trying to do Clubhouse. So I just chucked the phone away. It's been a really tough week for me this week. The back has got that bad that I've had to come up with an idea because I can't sit on a chair for not more than 2 hours. So I've come up with standing for now on. And so we've come back to our products and services. So we do graphic design, web design, everything. But what I could design websites, but it's not good for you if you don't have any leads or any appointments any. So basically now we've actually been able to work with, and pretty much now we do business coaches and agencies, and we have leads and appointments by doing done for you or getting lead generating. So we're working on the leads before we do the website. So all the other developers that you'll go to, Nat, they'll say, yes, we can build you an awesome site, but how do you know that it's going to work for you?
Yeah. Well said, Thomas. You're in the zone. Can we have Thomas a round of applause? Thomas, share some links about you. Now, I'm very excited because you know what I feel like doing right now? I think it's time for us to take our group photos. So can I get a double victory sign if you want to do group photos now? Excellent. So to take the group photo, this is what you do. Turn on your webcam if you haven't already. And try and get a bit closer to your webcam and look straight into the cam so your eyes are on camera. And I'm going to take 2 photos because I've got 2 screens to work over. So what you want to do is look into the camera and hold the pose, and we're going to do photo 1. So look sexy, everyone. And no chatting for a minute. I'm just going to let this crap clear off my screen. All right. 3, 2, 1, smile, look in the lens, hold the pose, hold the pose. Checking screen 1. My God, we are sexy. That is screen 1. Now we're going to take another shot. So again, just smile again because I've got 2 screens. So got to try and capture everyone as best as we can. So get ready. Do a different pose. Do something totally different. So you're not being a one-trick pony. Look in. Be extra crazy. 3, 2, 1, smile. Hold the pose. Hold the pose. Hold the pose a bit longer. My computer's doing weird stuff. Hold the pose. Hold the pose. Beautiful. Give yourself a round of applause. You're not just brilliant and intelligent, you're also very sexy, because I deliberately kicked all the ugly people out of this call. So only sexy people can come. So I just want to say, if you just come in, a big welcome. I actually want to bounce back to one of our meetup leaders, Amir, for the moment. Amir, how do you think the Zoom's going, and what is some of your commentary, Amir?
Ed, I tell you what, every week the video looks better and better. And it's better because you're getting better people on. I think you're right. You're kicking off the people that don't deserve to be here, and you're attracting the people by just being your genuine self on LinkedIn all the time. People hear your message, and this is who's responding. So well done, guys, for showing up. That's the big one. Show up, and show up to the right place. Don't waste your time watching TV. Get some real, genuine, heartfelt motivation that gets results. Go Ed Zia. You are killing it.
Thank you. Now, Amir, tell us a bit about you and your actual services.
So I've got a one-track pony. I am the one-track pony.
A one-trick pony. One-trick
No, I'm the one-track pony.
Oh,
I run the track to win.
Oh, I stand corrected. I like it. Good play on words.
But yeah, so all I do is real estate. I'm a real estate buyer's agent, but the difference that I have is that I do it on a global scale. And there's so much research you can do on the internet. But the bottom line of being all global is that you need to actually move from global to local. So when it comes time to finding what the local results are and what the local secrets are, you need to know somebody who's having the meetings behind closed doors. And whether they're Zoom to Zoom or whether they're face to face, those meetings happen more on a one-to-one basis rather than in public. So don't worry about what it says in the news or what it says on realestate.com or domain.com. Ask the real professionals. That's what I do.
Oh, well said. Round of applause to you, Amir, and love having you with us. Now, I was just going to say, we've had a great start. We've got about half an hour left. I want to open up the floor to all you winners. So I'll pick 3 people. If you want to say something, please put up your hand and keep it up so I can select you. So open up the floor. We've got Julie Watson 1, and we've got Toms 2 and Guatem 3. So we'll go Julie, Toms, and Guatem. Julie, the floor is yours. How are you, Julie?
Mute.
Hello.
I'm clicking on mute. He's running so slow. Am I there?
We're here. Tell us a bit about you, Julie. How are you?
Oh, good. Okay, I'm good. I'm Julie Watson, and my business is stronger than my excuses. They say these days that, marketing is the new sales. So most people have actually already made up their mind that they want to come to you to get more information because of the searching and the information they're getting prior to coming to you online. So in saying that, people have to be brave to come to me for my product, because you can't be a procrastinator, you can't be a self-doubter, you have to be ready to get in the arena, which a lot of people who say they are actually are not. So this is because we help you build your profile, and we do it through, as you know, Edward, panel discussions on YouTube, where you produce and host your own panel discussion series. So I know, whoa, it sounds pretty scary, but we help you all the way. It's extremely professional, and you get every step templated. It's a licensed media production kit. So anyone on any budget can have their own panel discussion series to be seen as the expert. So that's probably what we do in a nutshell. Hope that helps. And Edward is going to be one of our guests coming up soon.
I'm excited, and hopefully it'll be face-to-face. Like probably 50-50, but touchwood will be face-to-face live from Barangaroo in Sydney.
Yes, it's going to be great. Can't wait. Beautiful restaurant, Bell and Brio is where we're filming, so it should be lovely.
Oh, my God. Good round of applause to Julie. Julie, we love your work. Big thank you. We're going to bounce over to Tom's then. Guatem. Tom's, the floor is yours, my friend. Go for it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Toms, and we actually all know that leaders love stress. And actually, there are 2 types of stress: positive stress and negative stress. And the thing about negative stress is that it leads to burnout and apathy, and no one really wants that. And actually, everyone is really good at it. And the positive stress, it actually leads to great performance. So, and it's actually a skill you can develop. And I'm the guy who you call to when you want to develop this skill, to live with a positive expectation and great performance. And I can teach it to you or your team. And generally, I would love to teach you how to love your stress. So there's only that positive relationship. And I would love to also invite you to podcast. I recently launched a podcast named Love Your Stress. So if that's something you're interested, I would love to greet you on this one. And also for this week still, in month of July, I'm offering free coaching sessions in exchange for recommendations and skill endorsements on my LinkedIn profile. So thank you.
Oh, Tom's, round of applause to Tom's, and good personal endorsement for Tom's. Tom's interviewed me on his podcast, and you can tell how intelligent a person is by the quality of their questions. And Tom's, you asked some brilliant questions, so power to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Tom's, great having you with us. Now, we've got Gautam. Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Gautam, the floor is yours. Please, did I say it right?
Thanks, Edward. No, my pronunciation is Gotham, so it's like Gotham City from Batman.
I'm a huge Batman fan. You're talking to the right guy here. I love Gotham City. I love Batman. You're talking to the right guy. Gotham. There you
go. That's it. That's it. Thanks, Edward. I don't know if I'm a Batman, but I'm definitely a Batman in my what I do. I believe. I started a change of careers during COVID, actually, and I've actually finally decided to go into my passion, which is finance. And I have founded a firm called Stitch Finance, and I called it Stitch because I believe we all have very unique situation, and we all that which deserves a tailored solution. So whenever you want to looking to buy a property for yourself or to invest or do anything, and you need money for it, I'm your man. I'm the person who gets you the finance and secure it very, very in a structured way for you. Slash mortgage broker, which I usually put it at the end because I don't like to put in the things. I've put a chat in the chat. I've put some solutions. I call it slash services because I believe they are solutions more than services. So I've got solutions for investors. You can also buy property from super self-employed from 1 year ABN as well. First home buyers. And if you have too much debt on it, we can help you consolidate that so your repayments go lower, and some personal loans. So I would only like to say, why me? Because I think I work for you and not for the banks. So I work in the best interest of yours, and it's actually a law now. It's called best interest duty. If you Google it, you probably will find a lot of information on that. As I said, for today, it's my first time here, so thanks for having. I'm learning so much and so many different businesses which I've never heard before, so it's great to be here. For today, just go on my LinkedIn page, like, share, comment. That's all. And if there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. I'm going to everybody's LinkedIn pages and doing the same. So thank you for having me.
Oh, Gotham, great having this. Round of applause. And just a bit of trivia for you. I'm a huge Batman fan. I even used to read the comics, but I do like the original one with John West. So just to put it out there, nothing beats original Batman with John West and co. So I just want to put that out there, showing my age now. Now I want to bounce over to, we've got Oja Sweeney and Daniel too, have put up their hands. So Oja Sweeney, please, the floor is yours, and great having you with us. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks, Edward. And thank you for providing me access to such a great platform, because I haven't done this virtual connects in a while. And you can call me OJ because I know my name is quite eccentric, even for Indian standards. So hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all well and safe and your family is doing great. So I've got a simple Hollywood kind of story. I'm this girl moves to the big city kind of person. So as soon as I hit 21, I took off from my home country in India. I've been living in Germany and working out of Germany for over 5 years. But recently I've moved back to India. And that's when I realized I have found my strengths, but there are too many people out here who do not know which boundaries to cross or when to speak up. So I happen to be a person who is good at making people feel good about themselves. So I recognize people and their strengths. I recognize what their weaknesses could be and a way to help them with it. So especially in the corporate culture, I've seen too many people who've got great skills, great talent, but who do not know how to speak up or when to speak up. So this is where I started putting my 2 cents in, and I've got too many people who could relate to what I was talking about, and I felt like we could do some good out there. And this is me reaching out and creating space also on social media. I'm starting out with LinkedIn, and I would like to stick to LinkedIn because I think the content that I provide is mostly suitable to a corporate ecosystem or in general about well-being. I think well-being is not a trend. It's who you are and who you are supposed to be in case you're not there yet. So also, now that I'm speaking of well-being, I've got access to a great international platform wherein I can get you more volunteers if you're having events for social work, if you've got support in terms of mentoring for kids or even for graduates or new hires, new professionals, and so on. So this is me, and do feel free to reach out, have a chat, and see if I can provide value to your conversations or to your life. Yeah, thanks, and it's OJ.
OJ, big welcome. OJ, great having you with us. And just before we jump over to Michael, Lassie has put up a great networking post. I'm going to share it right now. So what I want you to do is, of the link I'm about to share, it's Lassie's link. Please click it, leave a like, leave a comment, and share it right now. So we're going to spend about half a minute doing that. So click that link right now and like, comment, and share. Lassie did a wonderful networking post bringing us all closer together. So leave a like, share, and comment, and also use that networking post as a platform for you to connect with everyone. So big thank you to Lassie for that one. And what I'll do is once the Zoom's finished, I'll upload our photos too, and also to a new change as well. Due to popular demand, we now record our Zooms, as you can tell. So what we do is to let you know our process. Once we finish a Zoom, we upload the photo, and then I work on the recording and upload it. So stay tuned on that. Because they're over 10 minutes, the recordings go on YouTube, but I'll share that on LinkedIn as well, so stay tuned for that one. Also, too, just another honorable mention before I forget, due to popular request as well, a lot of you will know that I'm actually one of Australia's top Google reviewers. I'm now in the top 3 in Australia. And basically what it means is I get seen over 100,000 times a day on Google reviews. So and a lot of people said, Ed, can you tell us your secrets? You got it. I'm actually running a live webinar on how to become a top Google reviewer. So if you're interested in taking off on Google reviews, this is the first time I've ever done this webinar, free webinar, 8 p.m. Monday. And even if you can't make the time, sign up anyway to get the recording. So I'm going to share this link right now. So firstly, click Lassie's link, like, share, and comment. And here's a link for the live webinar. So if you're interested in becoming a top Google reviewer, hit this link right now, that little lead page I shared, and just sign up with your details. That'll give you access to the webinar, be it by recording and live. And also, too, it'll put you into our database. So we usually send about 2 or 3 emails a week with events and updates. So stay tuned on that one, which is a pleasure. And we'll keep it going. We'll bounce over to the amazing Daniel, too, and then Mike Armstrong. Daniel, too, how are you and how is life? Daniel, too, do you read us? Unmute Daniel. Please unmute Daniel. Well, slow down, Daniel. Unmute and say again.
Okay. Hello, Eddie. Hello, everybody. I'm doing good. How are you?
Great having you with us, Daniel. Tell us a bit about what you do.
Yes. Right now, that's my ethnicity is Vietnamese, but I have been living in America over 10 years. And I have been traveling all close to entire world. I have been everywhere, and most of I've been to Australia. I went to Sydney at that time, and I've been traveling to London. And to me, I have been to a lot of businesses, like everything. and then later on, after when I become successful person, like successful businessman, and then I will go into the gambling addiction. And then that's the reason why right now that I currently ended up in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm living in Las Vegas, Nevada. And like my family, because I come from a farm, like a farmer, like, and then at that time after the Vietnamese War and American War, and then my family, they were being very poor, and then unfortunately my father, he passed away, and then my mother, like he left her behind a lot of kids, and then that's why she had to escape poverty and go to the big city in Saigon and be able to work and make money. And then at that time that I was a burden and living by myself alone since I was a little kid, and then until now I just living independently. That's why that I say my mother, who have worked so hard in life and take care of me and my sibling, and then like my parents understood about the meaning of hard work, and then more important that like we always keeping the right path to go to the education, and then that's why that right now I was selected, like coming to America to pursue my education, and I'm learning right now, try to getting my earn the degree, the US degree here in America.
Well, congratulations. Round of applause to you, Daniel. And
Thank
keep
you.
up the strength in beautiful Nevada. I've never been to Nevada, but it's on my list. So got to get to Nevada one of these days. Big thank you, Daniel.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Pleasure. We'll bounce over to wonderful Mike Armstrong, then Priya Mishra. Mike Armstrong, how are you, my friend?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. Just to let everyone know a little bit about myself, I'm hashtag Mike Armstrong. You can find me on all social media. I'm also known as the Welsh Dragon. I'm a podcaster, speaker, social media influencer, Clubhouse moderator, and Zoom networker. I network around the world globally. I love helping people. So I'm always trying to breathe fire into the next generation of entrepreneurs. And I love connecting and collaborating with entrepreneurs all around the world. So if anyone wants to connect with me, want to come on my podcast or my YouTube channel, or just want me to share their content to my audience or anything like that, then that's what I do. I know a lot of global power networkers. So if you want to get connected to some of those, then I spent a lot of time connecting with those people so I can pass them on to other people. So yeah, that's a bit from me. I'm also into sales and marketing and personal branding and all that sort of stuff. So if you need any help, I do charge some people for my services, but I give a lot more of it away for free. So if you haven't got a budget, see me, because I will help you in any way that I can. And that's it from me.
Beautiful. And I got to say, I love the Welsh Dragon. Very cool, Mike. Round of applause to you, Mike. There we go. Priya, how you doing, Priya? What's happening? How are you enjoying the Zoom?
I'm enjoying a lot as usual. Every meeting I come and every meeting I joined, in person or Zoom, it's amazing, awesome, always. People you gather, the story we hear, the businesses we know. It's amazing story we have been hearing for last 4 or 5 years, at least me with you. It's interesting. So it's always an honor and pleasure to join you. I'm here to introduce my colleague, Rona. You there somewhere?
Rona. Let's have a look. Where's Rona?
Rona May.
Oh, Rona. There she is. Hello.
Yeah. So she has been, she decided to help me with my, being part of my team and want to help me on the different platforms. So I just wanted to introduce her. Rona, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Rona, please unmute. Hey, Rona, how are you?
Yeah, hello everyone. It's nice to meet you. I love your energy, Edward. Everyone's energy. It's so nice to be here. It's my first time actually. So just a little bit about myself. I work for Corporality Global, and yeah, we specialize in sales and marketing. So we listen and speak on the most practical terms and help transform businesses to be as future ready as they can. So as innovators, we are convinced there's no single way to ignite a business to success, and we believe in empowering people with their own. So we strive to grow our customers regardless of the stage they are in, from any industry, anywhere. So how do we empower each other? It's by networking, right? So it starts in here. So I love networking. I love seeing people here expressing themselves, their background. Yeah, and I love. It's nice to meet you all. Thank you, Miss Priya.
Rona, it's a pleasure. And Miss Priya, how are you, Miss Priya? I like it. Miss Priya. I'm going to call you Miss Priya from now on.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for giving us this opportunity.
Oh, it's a pleasure. A round of applause. Big welcome to you, winners. And thank you. Just a quick honourable mention as well. As you know, we're heavily locked down in Sydney. So 2 points on that one. If you are in Australia and you are affected by lockdown, a lot of you would actually qualify as essential workers. Lassie and I do. So if you want to have a quick private chat about that, if you want to understand your essential worker status, just send me a message privately. We can talk about that. So, for example, we qualify under about 4 different categories for being essential workers. So if you're interested in that one, just have a chat to us privately. And also, too, the other thing I mentioned as well, because of the lockdowns in Sydney, our face-to-face workshops are no more than now international Zoom. So I'm just sharing the link now for our next International Mastery Workshop, Saturday, the 14th of August. We've got some spots left. Check it out. It is powerful. It's awesome. It's over Zoom, Saturday, the 14th, 10 to 1 p.m. It includes a mentoring session with me afterwards. So if you're interested, just check it out. If you want to book in, just let me know. That's good. You can pay afterwards too, which is good. So let's keep it moving, friends. We've got about 8 minutes left. If you want to say hello to the room, please put up your hand and hold it up, and I'll select you. So we've got Heather, Salvatore, and Agnes. So Heather, the floor is yours, then Salvatore and Agnes.
Hi there. Great to be here, everyone. I'm Heather from Raw Energy, and I'm a financial wellbeing coach and mentor. And I was taught by my dad, actually, how to invest. I've been investing since I was a little girl. I remember being about 6 years old and just being involved in it. And I just want to, point out how children understand more than you think they do. So yeah, I've been doing it all my life, really. Although in England, you don't really talk about money. So most of the time I've been doing it in secret, which is quite interesting. So I've only really outed myself since being in Australia. So yeah, I just want to just pay it forward, really. It was great for my dad to do it, and I just want to make sure that everyone kind of knows how to do it and takes the opportunities that are out there. So that's me.
Oh, power to you, Nobility Plus. Heather, share your details. Round of applause to you, amazing Heather.
Thank you.
Big thank you. We'll bounce over to Salvatore, then Agnes.
Hello. Hello, everyone. For anyone or anyone that I don't know on here, I'm a fat loss specialist and a mindset mentor, although I do recognize a lot of you legends. Ed, I know it's a bit time-wise. I just want to talk about something real quickly.
Go.
It's a little bit of, I touched a nerve, I think, during the week. So I did a post about it yesterday. And basically what it is, for example, this network group, it's all about supporting each other, looking after each other, that kind of thing, trying to help everyone. But there's so many people, lockdown or not, over the course of the last 18 months, 2 years, that people have seemed to, they've seemed to have forgotten that they need to look after themselves first. That typical you time, as I call it, selfish time, even though it's not selfish. And it's, it's something that is so important that people forget to do it. And I'm talking like maybe 20 minutes of a day. Yeah. I used a picture of like a woman in a bath because a lot of people like baths. But I mean, you can do whatever you like. You can go for a walk, you can listen to an ebook. But I think that, the real lesson, the real kind of like nerve is that people are realizing, it doesn't matter if you're a parent, a son, a daughter, if you're an employee, a boss or whatever, that if you don't look after yourself, how are you meant to look after others?
Yeah.
And I think this is why the biggest message that I could possibly drop today is you need to put yourself as number one. And if you don't, change.
Oh, here. I couldn't agree with you more, Salvatore. I've been working a lot more on self-care lately. And I tell you what, when you do more self-care, you end up making more money, don't you, Salvatore?
Yes.
Yes, pure and simple. You make. Whoever thought you care for yourself more, you make more money. Absolutely proven it.
It's actually amazing that it's not only the money side of things, it's what you get better at everything. Mentally, physically, you just improve right across the board.
Here. Round of applause to Salvatore. And I want to get a Salvatore Zoom filter that does the full-on Spanish beard. So I want the Salvatore Bruno button. I'm going to use that next time. The Salvatore, keep up the good looks and the smart commentary.
Thank you.
A pleasure. We're going to bounce over to, sorry, my PC's doing some weird stuff. Where am I? Who was next on the queue? My PC did some weird stuff. Let's keep it moving. Let's bounce over to the legendary Graciela and then Lauren Ann. So Graciela, where are you? Agnes, my bad. We'll go Agnes. There you are. You jumped off my screen. Go Agnes, Graciela, then Lauren Ann. Agnes, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I just wanted to continue on from Salvatore. He actually sent me a very good post that he posted today on LinkedIn. For some of the people here on the panel know that I'm on 15th day of deliberately doing a self-care challenge. I got burnt out during the pandemic and I decided to do something about it deliberately, doing something right in terms of all areas of life. So thank you, Salvatore. The post you sent me and it's in my inbox now. I'll be going there all the time to remind myself. But something else that I wanted to talk about as well, apart from being a health advocate like Julie, myself, I've also got a business. I put links here. I'm a nurse. I became a nurse because of my daughter's health. But out of that, I decided to start a business out of it. So if you are in Melbourne, we are a healthcare provider. We look after children from the age of 7 to 65 years old. We come into your homes. We take care of them. I do everything nurse-wise. We can do referrals and all. But also in terms of my advocacy, I've just put a link in. I'll put it again. Please endorse me for the We Go Health Awards. I've been nominated in 8 categories.
Oof.
So please nominate me and maybe I can win one of them. No, actually endorse. I've been nominated 8. So please endorse me. And I just go to the website to know what the We Go Health are all about. It's an organization in America. It actually recognizes health advocates around the world. So please endorse me. And
just on that, Agnes, so how do we endorse you? Do we click the link and do we follow the link and endorse you there? Is that right for the awards?
Yes, please. So I've put a link there. You just click that. It will give you all the 8 nominations. Click endorse. The only thing that they ask out of you is your email address. I think so. I haven't endorsed here, but I think it's very easy. It takes less than 1 minute. So please endorse me for the 8 nominations. And if you've got any mom, friend, anyone, please refer them to us. We are an almost NDIS provider, but we can still trade. Our NDIS is just taking a bit long because of the pandemic, but we'll be an NDIS provider. So please get in touch. Thank you.
Which one do you want us to endorse you on, Agnes? There's 8 of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
I don't know, because I think the highest I've got about 23, 2 of them. So I think the best is just to endorse all of them and they'll be able to decide.
You got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So if you care about the health of people, click Agnes's link and start endorsing all 8. I'll be doing that once the webinar's done. So get to it and love it. We'll bounce over to Graciela, then Lauren Ann. Graciela, the floor is yours.
Hello, Edward. Thank you again for such a magnificent evening. Thank you so much. As many of you know, I am Graciela, the founder of Graceful Coaching, and I help people who lost connection with themselves and they feel stuck, confused, and without clear direction. I specialize in supporting parents with especially children to heal, reclaim, and reconnect to their authentic self. I blend my life experience as a mother of a special needs child together with my coaching certification and my positive energy to guide and support this mother. I have a fantastic news. At the moment, I am going with a father who has a special needs daughter, and we are working together to support some parents in more organization. So we are blending as a partnership and working together and telling our story and the challenge and how we overcome. He came from the place of, as soon as he received the diagnosis, he started working on himself. My story is in contrast, totally different. I was totally disconnected mom. I was a single mom with 2 children, and really how I shift totally my connection with my children once I start working with myself. For this reason, I strongly believe that parents, they need to look after themselves first in order to give the best to their children.
Oh, absolutely. Graciela, round of applause. Well said. Self-care. I tell you what, I couldn't agree with the self-care message more. Incredible, Graciela. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Lauren Ann, you're the last one for the evening. Lauren Ann, you've been so patient. Hello, and the floor is yours.
Hello. So this is only my second time. I private messaged Edward, and I was like, what's the structure here? I have no idea what's going on. So hi everybody. Thank you so much for sharing, Julie. I think it was Julie that just shared. Yeah, I can totally understand with the whole kids and balance thing. So I'm normally a kids entertainer. I do kids parties, school holiday workshops and all that kind of stuff, which of course in Sydney, everything is just gone. So I've gotten more into my, I also do some adult stuff as well. So I do murder mystery parties and also hosting for like interactive team building corporate things. So I'm actually starting to build more on that at the moment. So on tomorrow, which is really exciting, I've got a team building thing for a corporate event. We're going to do like a treasure hunt. We're going to do like never have I ever. We're going to do, like charades, all those sort of things. So I just thought, what's one thing I can give during lockdown? If I can't entertain the kids, I'll entertain some adults. So I think we all just need a little bit of smile and a little bit of hope and a little bit of entertainment. So yeah, I'm going to focus more on that. But yeah, I'm Lauren from Make Me a Rockstar.
Oh, Lauren, I couldn't agree with you more. Have you got some links you can share with us, Lauren? Like share your LinkedIn links or your website or whatever you got.
Sure.
Oh my God. Round of applause to you, Lauren. Big welcome. And there you go. That brings us to the end of our evening. We've gone a little bit over time. And I want to bounce over to Julie Sini for the final thought. So Julie Sini, you are a woman of mystery, power and strength. Can you give us a final thought just to close our Zoom for this incredible session?
Make sure that the relationship that you make with the people here tonight is meaningful and long lasting, because you don't know who they can bring to you in the future.
Oh my God, can we, that brings us to the end of our Zoom. Can we unmute and give a big round of applause to close the session? Love your work, everyone. Unmute, say hello, and give a round of applause.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for organizing